Today, we're going to do a little bit of a deep dive. What is opalescent glass? Okay, so this is a key word that will help you in sourcing, selling, and identifying certain glass pieces. Opalescent glass will definitely help you understand older glass. Now, there is modern companies that also make opalescent glass, but generally it will be an identifying factor of older glass. Now, there's different types of opalescent glass, obviously, and we're going to go over a few of those in this brief video. But also, I just want to kind of give you guys an idea of what opalescent glass is. So, opalescent glass is actually like a very general term for either clear glass or colored glass that has like this sort of milky white, opaque, or translucent effect. Most of the time, you'll see it on the rim of the glass piece or throughout the glass piece or in different areas of the glass piece. Like I said, there's going to be a few different types of opalescent glass. Now, there is like the kinds that you see in like some of the earlier French glass makers, such as Lalique or Sabino. If you find those pieces, you're definitely feeling good because those can be very expensive pieces of glass. Now, you might be thinking, how do they make opalescent glass? So, opalescent glass in this particular fashion is produced by the slower cooling of the molten glass in those parts which are thick, causing some crystallization inside of the glass. Now, when you see opalescent glass, you can hold it up to a light or, let the natural light shine in through it. And you'll notice that in the areas that it is opalescent, it'll have like this sort of orange, yellow sort of color going through the opalescence. That is what is commonly referred to as the ring of fire, which will be something that will go through another time. But this part of glasses in the session is solely focusing just on opalescent glass and kind of giving you guys an idea. As you can see up on the screen, I'm throwing up some screenshots of some examples of opalescent glass, obviously. Now, also, like I said, it can be on those particular pieces of glass are generally on more white or clear pieces of glass. Now, you also will see it on some of the colored glasses. So commonly will be referred to as blue opalescent or opalescent blue hobnail or opalescent cranberry or opalescent Vaseline. In some cases, the Vaseline opalescent will be considered opalescent topaz or topaz opalescent, however you want to see it. Generally, you'll see that made on the edges of the pieces of glass, as you guys can see on some of the pictures I've put up on the screen. Now, that is done by reheating parts of the molten glass when it has just started to cool, and the heat sensitive chemicals in the glass turn reheated sections white, creating that opalescent look. And then obviously you'll see it on older pieces that were done by like Northwood or Tiffany and even some Fenton pieces where the opalescent is actually throughout the pattern on the piece. And you guys can see examples of that up on the screen as well. So the way that they did those are actually, on hand blown molds. And they created like a raised pattern, which heat was applied, creating that sort of opalescent look. And they say that it's normally made from two layers of glass. The outer layer contained heat reactive components such as bone ash. The two layered pieces were blown into a mold with the raised pattern and pressed into the metal. After removing the mold, the piece had a raised pattern comprised largely of heat sensitive glass, which turned milky white when reheated. So these are some different examples of opalescent glass. Definitely the main word here for like somebody who's kind of new or just getting into glass is milky. When you see that sort of milky color, whether it's on clear or white glass or on any sort of colored glass, that is an indication that you have a piece of opalescent glass. And I highly suggest you familiarize yourself with these different types of opalescent glass because it is one of the more collectible and highly sought after items when it comes to glass, which means it is a great item for you to resell as a reseller. It's definitely beautiful pieces of artwork. I think a lot of times people take for granted about glass and how glass is actually art in itself. So hopefully this quick little video has helped you get a better idea of what opalescent glass is. So hopefully you guys can go out there and find some opalescent glass either for yourself or to resell. I want to thank you guys very much as always. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed already. We're going to try and give you guys some more of these informational videos as time goes by. Thank you guys as always. Stay classy, YouTube. Peace.